How do we feel about teachers, masters, teachers? You think they need advice? I think sometimes they need the most advice. Like, for example, earning respect instead of demanding respect and setting up a whole environment of respect. But I have a lesson. This is about learning how to downshift. You understand? Like, let's say you feel like you've got up to such a high level. So old school masters kind of not sure how to handle sometimes. They feel like they got to such a high level and they're sitting on the top of this mountain and they can't relate to anybody anymore. They feel like no one understands. You hear that story before? Or have you used that story before? I haven't got to use that story yet. Maybe I will. Everybody should get to use it once. Anyway, downshifting. Like, say you open your chakra system, you evolve it, and your crown opens, and you could go, you know. But what if you just keep it open? You'd stay in your body, right? You'd stay in your body. And yeah, you would have access. It's the same as standing right here. You still have access to everything. Now, if you downshift, you could meet everyone right where they are, right? So let's take an example of somebody thinking that they have to create a change in a large group of people, changing consciousness, changing something, and the world does not want to be changed. Like, you're here, but you should be here. We're here now. Some of us are down here, and we all need to be up here by 2016, something like that, right? That's a lot of pressure, right? And isn't that like grading people, grading kids? Yeah, you got A-, that's great, but you're not A+. We need to get you up to straight A's. How are you going to be valedictorian by graduation, right? So this creates failure and feeling like a loser, and it creates, well, the big thing is failure, because then the teacher, the master, fails and could blame the student could blame the teacher, but the student feels like they failed too. They couldn't get up there. Even with a A-, can't get up to those standards. And, well, this is something that I see people go through it. It's not that bright. It's not that bright. Anyway, about downshifting, that's something for any teacher, any parent to understand. You need to meet the person right where they are and take them to their next step. Yeah, there's big goals, there's small goals, there's halfway goals, but you meet them right where they are, you downshift, and you be right there with them. You be there for them. And then you take them to their next step. They can do that. So they understand, oh yeah, I can do that. You see the reaction, like, oh yeah, I should do that. Oh, you're right. They're not listening to you. You should learn how to spot that and correct yourself, because you want to see, yes, I can do that, and I'll show up the next time, and I'm going to be happy, and you'll be happy for me, and then we can get to the next step. How simple. Downshifting.